Hi, I'm Chandni from Ketolicious, and I'm going to be with you doing this series on all things keto. And I thought, what better way to kick it off than telling you a little bit about my personal journey into keto, and therefore then into Ketolicious. So, a few years ago, I realized that I was feeling extremely lethargic. I was experiencing massively low levels of energy. My hair had started falling to a large extent. I was getting tingling in my fingers and toes. I put on an excessive amount of weight. I'm talking about something like 7 kgs in 3 weeks. That's really ballooning up. And of course, I did the round of doctors, and I was then diagnosed with a double whammy of polycystic ovarian syndrome and Hashimoto's hyperthyroidism. Now, any of you who have this or both together know how trying it can be on the system and on how you feel about yourself. And I also suffered, along with this, from migraines about 4 to 5 times a month. Now, for those of you who do suffer from migraines, you know what it's like. For those of you who don't, please understand, a migraine is not just a glorified headache. It really isn't. It's excruciating. It's excruciating pain, and the after effects of it last for, at least for me, about 2-3 days. So I was going through this about 4-5 times a month. I was put onto medication for my PCOS. Because of my PCOS, my blood sugar levels had risen quite a bit. So that was being addressed with allopathy. I was put on to medication for my hyperthyroidism. I was also told that I would pretty much have to take thyroid medication for life now. And that wasn't acceptable to me. I knew there had to be a better way of dealing with this. I didn't want to keep pumping my body up with so much of, medicines and supplements, etc. So I started researching, and luckily, thank God, a doctor friend of mine from the US suggested the ketogenic way, or the low carb, high fat way of eating to address these issues. I studied up and I did my research. I was completely convinced, and I started off one morning. Literally, I said, all right, I'm going to give this my best. 4 months down the line, eating ketogenically, I did my blood tests again, and all my blood markers were normal. My thyroid levels come down to normal. My blood sugar, normal. I also was now experiencing 1 migraine a month as opposed to 4 to 5 migraines a month, which, please understand, was a big boon for me. And I do know that all of this happened because I changed my way of eating, and I started eating the ketogenic way. As of now, 3-4 years later, I'm off all medication. My blood markers are still holding normal. I eat ketogenically, and because I believe so strongly, some would say passionately, about the keto way of eating, I started Ketolicious with a desire to bring this nutritious, wholesome, healthy, and absolutely delicious way of eating to as many people as I could. So that's my story in a nutshell. Stay tuned, because next week we will talk about some popular keto myths, and let's bust them. And of course, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to healthshots.com for your daily dose of wellness. Bye.